Hello, hello. Welcome to the course. I am Aaron Brahane, and I will be your professor this semester. So here is a bit about me. I graduated in journalism and mass communication from my home university, Asmara, Eritrea. And I got my master's degree from Ryerson University. And I took several political sciences courses, from UFT to familiarize myself with the Canadian politics and the Canadian society, since I am originally from Eritrea. Eritrea is a small country in northeast of Africa, or in the Horn of Africa, which borders on north and west with Sudan, on the south with Ethiopia, on the southeast with Djibouti, and on the east it borders with Saudi Arabia and Yemen via the Red Sea. So, as you can see, I came a long way to be here in this great country of yours. Of course, you may ask what brought me here. It's a long story, but I'll make it brief. I co-founded the first and the largest independent newspaper in Eritrea. I was editor-in-chief and journalist of this newspaper, and I ran my newspaper for about 4 years until the government shut down my newspaper for good, because the government failed to tolerate the criticism of my newspaper and other independent newspapers too. So 11 of my colleagues were arrested in September 2001. 7 of them have died in prison, and I don't know about the rest, if they are alive or dead, which is very disturbing and heartbreaking. I was one of the few luckiest journalists who managed to escape. After I fled to Sudan and Kenya, I was granted asylum by the Canadian government to settle here. I am very, very grateful for that, for getting a chance to restart living again and pursue my profession. I started a community newspaper and contributed to different media outlets since I came here. So I am journalist by profession, and I have worked as such for about 20 years. I have been at George Brown College for the last 5 years. I love teaching now, and I have got a chance to learn from the diverse perspective of my students. It allows me to expand the horizon of my knowledge, which is a blessing, and it is really fun. So, as a professor, there are certain things that I value most in the learning environment, such as respect, participation, and enthusiasm of learning. Those are very, very important for me. I believe for you too. So, and as an industry expert, as a journalist, I believe some of the most important skills that my students can develop are critical thinking and an ability to read between lines. I'm very, very interested in cultivating that and taking you to the mind of the journalist and the media operation. How does the media work? How stories are framed? How do the journalists try to manipulate their audience, etc.? We are going to explore this. I think you will find that my teaching style is entertaining and fun, and I invite your active participation all the time. So welcome, welcome again. So let's have fun this semester together. See you soon.